All right, guys. I talk about social media things all the time. I talk about performing. I talk about singing and dancing. I talk about going viral. I talk about making sure your subscriber count goes up there, and it could happen at any time. I talk about, challenging yourself to focus on if it's realistic or not. And sometimes you don't know if it's realistic. Sometimes you have to just go with your gut. If you believe it's realistic, you know. And even though you might not think it's realistic, because you might be hard on yourself, even though you're really talented and good looking or whatever, you might be intelligent, whatever. But yes, so I talk a lot about that. But there are a lot of people in this world that are not about makeup, that are not about going to get plastic surgery. I don't have plastic surgery, but that are not about, being on social media, that are not about, finding a man that isn't dusty. Some people just don't care, right? And some people really just are frustrated because they hear all these things on social media about beauty and all these things about talent and all these things, and then they're like, well, I don't have those things. That's not my focus, right? That's not what I want to do, right? So if you are someone, and of course I support people that are in this situation where they want to be social media experts and talented and make money, of course. But this video is simply just for the people that don't necessarily have things that they want to do on social media, or don't necessarily have goals to be the most beautiful or be the most, we all have to remember that a lot of us on social media as influencers have a lot of beauty and talent or whatever, intelligence or whatever we have, and some people just can't compare, right? So to make sure the people that maybe don't feel they fit in or don't feel they have all the check boxes marked, right? Or all the boxes checked off, right? So yes, sometimes we have to remember that being a social media influencer is something that is a talent that we're lucky to have, right? And we're very fortunate to have, right? And I'm very beautiful, I'm very talented, but there are people out there that, just like to watch and just enjoy watching. So this video is for everybody that doesn't have, the je ne sais quoi that social media people need, but they have a je ne sais quoi because they're a person and they deserve good things, right? Everybody deserves good things, right? So if you are someone that maybe doesn't feel like every video doesn't fit into you, or you don't feel like the video is interesting, or you don't feel the video means anything to you because maybe it's too much beauty or too much this and that. Of course, I talk to all kinds of people in my life. I'm not going to just talk to gorgeous people all day, right? I mean, you run into people all the time, right? So you have to just remember that you are beautiful the way you are important the way you are, and you should not have to feel like you have to fit in, all the talk about dusty man and all this, sometimes a dusty man is a good catch, right? I mean, I know, like Shonda, the creator Shonda. She's a great creator. I love her. And sometimes you just like love listening to her because you don't want a dusty man, maybe. But there are men that are dusty, let's say, that have high points in their lives or are very good at times. I mean, you have to remember that the majority of the population is not into the things they see on social media. They just get fed all the things they see on social media, but they're not actually into that because they're not like that, right? Anyway, this is for them, all right? And guys, I know for sure you guys love me, and you guys know I'm all about the social media, all about not having a dusty man, going for the best, being perfect, all that. But I want to give a shout out to people that maybe are not feeling like they're perfect, or not feeling like they fit into the world the way it is, right? There's a lot of people that are very devastated that they can't find a man or they can't find a woman, and they see all these social media videos and they're like, oh my God, this person's talking yet again about being your best self, being this and that, and some people just don't feel they are, right? This is for you guys that are maybe feeling like you're lacking. And you know what, guys? If you are feeling like you're lacking, you're not lacking. You just have to get motivated and watch a video like this to kick you into place and say, hey, I can do things, I can be myself, I can have things that I want, and I don't have to worry about all the beauty influencers or whatever that are out there, and I can get to places that are interest to me, and I can do the things I want to do, right? Anyway, everybody's beautiful, okay? I don't care who you are. You can be a burn victim, you can have a disability. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's beautiful, right? Everybody's beautiful, right? Anyway, and those things don't necessarily mean anything. You can have an invisible disability. Some disabilities may make you look better. I mean, you never know, right? And some burn victims have, like, we'll look at Wendy Harlow, right? She's a supermodel. She's a burn victim, right? So you know what I mean? Like, we can all feel good about ourselves in our own skin, right? Bye, guys. Thank you so much.